Bahr here with Home Smart Real Estate, and today I want to talk about the pros and cons of owning a home with a pool, either with your second home here in Arizona or a home in a retirement community or active adult community. So let's first talk about the pros of owning a pool. You've dreamt of that beautiful pool in your backyard. You get to look out your window and enjoy the views of the pool. Now, that could be one pro, is just to have that view out of your backyard. It can also be a recreational factor where you can have pool parties, you can have friends and family over, and it could be a stress reliever. Also, it can be a health benefit. I know of a lot of people that use their pools to exercise in. Also, it could add value to your home. Years ago, when I first got into real estate, when we were pricing homes, it only added $8,000 to $10,000 to the value. But now, with the cost of pools, it can be $30,000, $40,000, maybe even $50,000 more for a home with a pool. Your higher end homes, they can even add more value depending on the cost. Those are just some of the pros. Another pro is the privacy. You don't have to think about going to a community pool. You have access to your pool 24 hours a day and you don't have prying eyes. And also, you can extend the life of your pool. You can have pool equipment like a pool heater, a solar blanket that can extend that life so you can use it more throughout the year. Now we're going to talk about the cons. And honestly, I am not a fan of a pool because we've had ones for so long and it is a lot of work. And that's probably my biggest con, is the maintenance and amount of work it takes to own a pool. If you don't want to brush your pool, clean the pool, add chemicals, you can hire a pool person, but that can cost as much as $150 a month, and that could vary up or down. Cost of chemicals have gone up so much that it does cost more to have a pool person. They will come out to your home once a week to take care of the pool, but that is definitely something to consider. And you have the added utility cost of owning a pool. You're going to have higher electricity because your pool pump has to run. Another con is a safety concern. If you do have family or friends come over with grandkids or kids, it could be a liability factor. And also, you take away from your backyard. You don't have as big of a backyard now because of the pool. So that can be good or bad depending on how you look at it. Also, if you are not sure, you may just want to consider being in a community with a pool, a community pool, because if you don't think you're going to use it very often, you can still have the enjoyment of a pool, but at the community's expense. So those are just a few of the pros and cons. I would love to hear your comments down below. But just know, I have been doing real estate since 2003. I will help guide you and help you make that decision of whether you should own a home with a pool. It can be good or bad. In retirement communities, you don't see as many homes for sale with a pool, and you could look at it both ways, where that could be a selling factor, or it may be harder to sell a home with a pool. So again, there's a bigger picture to all of this. And as your real estate agent, I will advise you both sides of that. But please don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. You can give me a call at 602-418-4412. You can check out my other videos on how to decide or what kind of questions to ask when you're trying to determine what retirement community to live in. But thank you for listening.